grounding here before we begin our little flow by bringing the hands, palms facing into the inner knees, beginning to root down a little bit through the tailbone and the sitting bones as you gently draw the belly button back into the spine. And then just see if you can rise up your shoulder heads and then drop them back down, like you're trying to tuck those shoulder blades in little pockets alongside your spine, feeling the chest rise. And then just bring a little dip of the chin towards the chest to lengthen the back of the neck. And just begin to tune into your breath, breathing in and out through the nose, connecting to the Ujjayi breath practice and feeling that little constriction at the back of the throat as you forcefully exhale a little bit. Like you're trying to fog up a mirror with the lips closed, exhaling through the nose. Breathing in as you rise up and exhaling as you root down through the tailbone and the sitting bones. And just practicing this ebb and flow, a little bit like an accordion, expanding and contracting as you root into the floor. And keeping the jaw nice and relaxed, having the eyes softly closed if that's comfortable, or just having a low focus with your gaze. And at this moment, if you like to set any intention to insert here at your practice, anything you would like to manifest in your life, just inserting the seed here. So on the next inhalation, we're going to bring the arms up. Inhaling, rising up, stretch. Exhaling, hands to the heart center. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, heart center. And one more. Inhaling up. And exhaling, heart center. Taking a twist, left hand on the right knee, and using that right hand to lift and straighten your spine. Breathe in, spiraling up through the crown. Exhale, twist and look beyond your right shoulder. Draw the belly button right back to the spine. So holding and breathing, and perhaps with each exhale, twisting a little further to look over the right shoulder. Keeping the chin up, feeling that stretch on the left side of your neck. And coming back to center, we just change the cross on our legs. And bringing the right hand to the left knee, left hand on the floor behind. Breathe in as you rise up through the crown. Exhale, twist and look beyond the left shoulder. And holding and twisting on each exhalation. And breathing in, coming back to the center, inhaling, reaching up through both fingers. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, stretching through the left hand from that left hip. And exhale, bend deeply into the right elbow. And then just rotate your chest gently up towards the ceiling. Pushing that right hand, inhaling, rising up. Exhale, we'll drop the left hand down. Inhale, stretching up through the right arm and fingers, stretching from the right hip. Exhale and bend into the left elbow. And again, rotate your chest gently up towards the ceiling. And breathing in as you rise up. On the exhale, tucking the belly in, we're going to come forward, bringing the palms down. And exhaling, just sliding forward any amount. And maybe bringing the crown of your head towards the floor. Or just letting it hang in that direction. Connecting to your breath, breathing in. And then inhaling, rising up, and on the exhale, we're going to come up and over onto all fours. And if that doesn't work for you, just coming any way that you can onto all fours. Stacking the hips, pointing the inner elbows forward, breathing in to cow. Hollow out the lower back as the bum goes up. Exhaling into cat. Really rounding through the upper back. And just moving forward through this lovely cat-cow flow. Breathing in, chest forward. Exhale, rounding back. Breathing in, chest forward. Exhale as you round back, and just repeating once more, breathing in, coming forward, and exhaling as you round back. And returning to a nice flat back. On the exhale, we'll slide our right toes back to the mat, and begin to press through that right arm, and then reach forward through the left arm and fingers. And just lift up that right leg, but try not to hitch up the hip too high, keeping it in line with your left hip. And then gently flex the right foot, so we're reaching through the left arm and fingers and kicking back through the right heel. The belly is strong and lifted, and we're pressing that right arm into the floor, really pressing the ground away. Let's bend in the right knee and take a swing back. See, can you catch the foot? If not, just lay your hand over your lower back and then rotate the left shoulder open, kicking that foot into the hand. Well done. Releasing for one more stretch and bringing that hand down. Moving to the other side, we'll slide the left toes back, reaching through the right fingers. Lift the left leg, gently flex that left foot. And again, being mindful to keep the hips in line. Really reaching through the right fingers, kicking back through the left heel. Strong belly. Push the earth away from you with that left arm and hand. Bend in the left leg and swinging back. If you can catch the foot, roll the right shoulder open and kick that foot into your hand. Well done. Releasing forward, one more stretch and coming back down, and just moving through another few cat-cows here, easing out the spine, coordinating with the breath. And then we're going to come into a nice wide knees child's pose, widening the knees to the outer edge of your mat, bringing the big toes to tip, and ease your buttocks back towards your feet and stretch through the fingers and the arms, and bringing the forehead perhaps towards the floor or onto a brick if you find that you're a long way from the mat. And then just relaxing here, feeling with each exhalation that the whole front of your body is gently releasing into the mat. And just connect to your Ujjayi breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. On the next exhale, lifting up the head slightly and walk both hands over to the right knee. Maybe bringing the left hand on top of the right hand. Feeling the stretch coming from the left hip. Breathing in as you come back to center, and exhaling, walking over to the left. And bringing the right hand maybe onto the left. And breathing in as you come back to the center. Forehead to the floor. And then lifting the head, so we're going to breathe in and slide forward into a little cobra. Trying to stay nice and low. Inhaling, cobra. Stretch the neck. Exhale as you tuck the toes. Spinal stretch, bringing the forehead to the floor. And just repeating this, breathing in, slithering forward into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, stretch back, forehead down. And again, breathing in, sliding forward. Exhale, tuck the toes and stretch back. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, lift the head, and on the next exhale, rising into down dog, and begin to pedal out through your legs. Bending nice and deeply to bring opposite heel towards the mat. And then holding the dog steady. Inhaling, the tailbone pointing up to the ceiling. Exhaling, maybe the heels releasing towards the floor. And we'll take a little stretch, breathing in, stretch the right leg up as high as you can. Press into the left sole, bend and open at the knee. And release, breathing in, stretching up through the left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. And release. Lifting your head, and on the inhale, stepping gently to the top, coming to flat back. Crown forward, tailbone moving back. Inhaling. Exhale, fold straight or bent knees. And rising with the breath. Pushing your soles into the floor. Inhaling up. And exhaling to the heart center. And stand for a couple of breaths in Tadasana, mountain. Feeling nice and rooted through the soles of the feet. See if you can drop the tailbone down, draw your shoulder blades back. Connecting to the Ujjayi breath. And then bringing the hands in prayer at the heart center, and we prepare for some gentle sun salutations. Inhale up, and exhale, hinging forward from the hip, nose to knee. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms and step back into plank. Inhaling. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin, elbows pointing back. And inhale into cobra, shoulders back and down. Release slowly the front body. Inhaling, tuck the toes, exhale, push back through plank. And coming into dog pose. Taking 2 full breaths, pushing the ground away from you. Inhaling, right leg up, and exhale, stepping it to the top of the mat, and drop the left knee down. Inhaling, both arms stretching up, and sink your hips. Breathing in, exhale, rising up. Bringing the hands back to the mat, tuck the left toes, move back into plank. This time let's release through Chaturanga. And come into a little up dog. From up dog, roll over the toes into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. 1 breath. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, stepping to the top, drop the right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink the hips. Breathing in, stretching up. And releasing, bringing the hands down. Lift the right leg, stepping back plank. Release Chaturanga. Up dog, stretch the neck. And roll over your toes, down dog. Taking some breaths, breathing in. Exhaling. And looking to the top of the mat, inhale, stepping to the top, flat back. Exhale, fold nose to knee. Press down as you rise up. Big stretch, maybe a gentle back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, Samastiti. Mountain pose. Grounding through the soles. Hands in prayer at the heart center. Let's flow again, breathing in, rising up. This time we send the arms back, swan dive, knees bent, crown towards the floor. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale, stepping back and release. And come to up dog. Rolling over the toes. Breathing in, stretching the right leg up. Exhale, we're going to step it up to the top right corner. And try to scoot that left foot back a little bit. So moving towards some hip openers. In this pose, you can keep the left knee off the mat or bring it down and unhook the toes. You can stay on the palms of your hands, or for a deeper stretch, begin to bring the forearms forward, listening to your body and connecting to the breath. Observing where you feel any sensation in the body. Coming back onto the palms, we lift the left leg off the mat and heel toe that right foot over to the left side of the mat, moving towards our pigeon pose, stretching back through the left leg. And let's try to balance our left and right hip, fingertips to the mat, draw the chest forward. Inhaling and exhaling, coming onto the forearms, keep the belly lifted. Inhaling, and maybe stretching your arms forward for a sleeping pigeon. And feeling both hips releasing, front hips releasing towards the floor. Keeping with your breath. Stretching into that right hip socket. And then breathing in as we lift the head and walking the hands back up to the fingertips. Lift the chest. Inhale, exhale, dropping back the head. See, can you bring your right hand onto that right knee? And again, draw the chest forward. Maybe bend in the left leg and catch it with the left arm. And drawing the right arm forward. Use the belly for balance. And gaze towards your right thumb. Well done. Release. We'll bring the palms down. Lift the left leg off and transition back through plank. Dropping through a low vinyasa into up dog. Roll over the toes into down dog. Taking one breath here. Coming to the left side, breathing in, left leg up. Exhale, stepping it up to the top left edge of your mat. And try to walk that right foot back a little, stretching the front right quad here. And again, you can have that right knee up or down and unhook the toes. Staying on the palms of your hands if that's enough of a stretch, or maybe coming to your forearms. Now just listening for clues in your body. And then wherever you are, tuning into your breath. Finding a little space in the pose. Pressing that left sole into the mat if you can. And then coming back up. Heel toe that left foot over. And settling into pigeon pose. And see, can you walk back that right leg? Maybe just moving a little from left to right. Balance out the hips, fingertips to the mat as you lift your chest. On the exhale, coming forward, any amount, or you can stay up on your hands also, keeping the belly nice and lifted. And if you want to move to full sleeping pigeon, stretching your arms out, bringing your forehead down. Connect to your breath. And just enjoy this lovely pigeon stretch in that left hip socket. And lifting out, inhaling, walking your hands back up, lifting through the chest, fingertips to the floor. Maybe bring that left hand onto the left knee and bending that right knee in. See, can you catch the foot? And if not, don't worry, just go into your own stretch. And maybe bringing the left arm forward. Inhaling, exhaling. Releasing both palms down, stepping that left foot back into plank. Slow release, chaturanga. Into a lovely up dog stretch. Roll over your toes, Adho Mukha. Let's hold our dog now for 3 nice breaths. Breathing deeply. Gaze towards knees or navel. Inhaling. Exhaling. Well done. Lifting the head, we're going to step through 2 seated. Crossing our shins. And come to bring our legs forward. So we're going to come into a little Baddha, bringing our soles together. And just taking some little gentle butterfly kicks here. Opening up the inner thighs. And then keeping those heels nicely in close to the pubic bone. Bringing your hands behind you, fingertips pointing to the buttocks, lifting your chest, moving towards a variation of fish pose, coming down onto the forearms. You can just gently rock from side to side and holding at the center, just dropping your head back and stretching the front of your neck. Keeping the chest lifted, release through the mouth. Working into the throat chakra. Last breath here. And very slowly bringing your head back up. Bring your knees together. And making sure you have space behind you. Just gently releasing your body to the floor and coming into Shavasana. And just relaxing. Releasing now your conscious Ujjayi breath. And just allow the breath to flow. Move to wherever it needs to in the body. With each exhalation, just feeling the body sinking into the floor. Soft, relaxed. All the muscles stretched and released. And just enjoy lying here in Shavasana as long as you like, as long as comfortable.